Hello, I'm Seth Johnson with Land the House. In this video, I'm going to make this very simple mountain shelf to be hung by a single screw on wall. So if you're interested in this, then stay tuned. To get started, I have a board that is about 30 inches long and 9¼ here. If you wanted your mountain to be taller, you just get a taller board here. I've already cut out my mountain piece as a test here, and let me show you what I did to get this. Let me match this up with the bottom down here. Now, I came up 3/4 of an inch here, and that's going to be where the shelf will be later. And then I just took that angle right here by just simply finding what looked good. There was no real set angle on that. And so once I had that first edge cut there, I just decided how tall I wanted these mountain peaks to be. And looks like I went up with somewhere around 4½ inches and 2½ inches on that. So basically, you just need to eyeball it and say how big or small you want the mountain to be. The main thing is to have the 3/4 inch down here that is flat so that you can get the shelf installed later. So, with that being said, I'm going to cut out this other piece here with my saw. Now I'm going to measure the bottom of the mountain here, and it comes out to be 8¼ inches. So I'm going to use that measurement here on the back side of this scrap piece here. And I'm going to go ahead and mark out 8¼ inches. And then let's make this shelf 4 inches out here. Now that I have the mountain and the shelf done, I'm going to pre-drill holes in the bottom here. That is going to allow me to install the shelf here. And I am going to use a little dab of wood glue just to make sure this thing is nice and secure. Now that I have the shelf fully installed here, I want to attach one of these keyhole fasteners. So to do that, I'm going to first move up from the bottom, and I want to find this place here at 4 inches. Move over a little bit at 4 inches, and then I'm going to find the center point here. So that's approximately 6. So if I go right here at 3, that's the middle. So what I'm going to do here is actually use a Forstner bit. Now it depends on what screws you intend on using, but I find that a lot of screws don't fit in here very well, or nails or whatever you decide to use. So I want to recess this just a little bit so that I can get any kind of nail or screw into this fastener without any kind of headache. So I'm just simply going to find that midpoint. Nothing too fancy there, just enough to get that recessed just enough there. And then lastly, I want to attach this fastener. And to do that, I'm going to line it up here in the middle and then use a tiny drill bit to pre-drill for these screws. And there we have it. The shelf is assembled. There are a couple things I want to do here. I need to sand this and then also do the painting. I'm going to use a 220 sandpaper and it should make this whole thing very smooth. Just finished up 2 of these. I think they look really nice. I was thinking though, probably could have used this other one that I had, and it would have been opposite. So tall peak would have been on this side and short over here, so they would be different. But I think it'll still look nice having the same mountain. So the last step here is to paint, and we want these to be black with white caps, snow caps up here at the top. So that's what I'm going to do now to finish this off. I'm using this black chalkboard paint, and it is quite thick stuff, but we'll maybe only need 1 coat of it. We'll have to see. And now for the last part, which requires a little bit of artistic skill. So I'm only slightly in trouble here. Just going to paint the white caps here on the mountain. Alright, and now I'm going to just fill in the top of it here. Probably going to take a couple of different coats to get this fully covered, because that black is pretty strong stuff there. I'm also going to go ahead and get all the sides done here up into that point. After a couple coats of paint, the shelf is now done. I think it turned out to look really nice here. Didn't paint the back, didn't really see the need, but all the sides have been painted and the bottom as well. So let's hang this up and see how well it does real quick. My wife's not quite ready to hang this up yet, so I'm just gonna put a screw here that we can test it out with. And there we go. Very simple design. And there is just a tiny gap back here between the wall and the piece, but that is to be expected with the way it's hung. So as far as putting stuff on this shelf, this box of screws is decently heavy, and it's going to be able to support a lot more than that, no problem. I think this shelf turned out to look pretty nice. I think my wife's going to be happy with it. If you've enjoyed this build, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you know somebody that could use a mountain shelf like this, hit that share button for your Facebook and YouTube and anywhere else you want to share videos. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.